What's going on, everybody? It's Sober. Thanks for tuning in again. Today I want to just put out a short video talking about Mythic Plus with the Season 3 Mythic Plus coming up starting next week. I kind of wanted to touch on a couple things. I've talked to a few different people and had a couple different comments about how they wish they could do Mythic Plus, or they're afraid to try it, or whatever it may be that's holding them back from doing it. So I just want to put out something letting everybody who tunes in know you can do Mythic Plus. If you're watching this video, you can do Mythic Plus, I promise you. It's not as hard as you make it out to be. You can easily get Keystone Master by the end of the tier if that's something you want to do or something you want to try. You're not stuck. You're not limited. You don't have to be afraid of the elitists in Mythic Plus, because in my experience, they're few and far between. Last tier, Season 2, I want to say I ran with over 1,000 different players, and of that 1,000, I may have experienced one, maybe two elitists that made the group kind of like, nah, maybe I won't do this anymore. But as a whole, they're few and far between. So if you're worried about you not being good enough, or somebody, ruining your gaming experience, I'm here to tell you that's not the case. You're not going to run into that issue in Mythic Plus. Yeah, there's going to be some negative people in there, but as a whole, you can do it. The way you're going to do it, especially if you're new to Mythic Plus, use your lower level keys, your 2s through 5s, to learn the dungeons, learn the affixes, learn what needs to be kicked, learn the routes, and get your gear up. Then you use your 5s through 7s to learn how the different affixes play with each other, because at that tier you're going to have the 2 affixes. And then you move into 10s. 10s will give you all of them. You'll get a taste for the seasonal affix, see how it goes, see how it works with your class and your spec, and by this point you'll know what packs to burst all your cooldowns on, so you can burst through, or if you should be saving them because a boss fight's coming up and it's tyrannical week and you need that, you need those cooldowns, you need meta, you need whatever it is that you may be holding on to for that boss. So you'll learn all of that as you're going on. And as the weeks go on, each week you're upgrading your keystone 2 levels, 3 levels, so your vault rewards get higher, your item level increases, and the dungeons become easier to manage because your eye level is in line with those dungeons. So you keep this up each week of this tier, and you will be timing 15s without a problem, and you'll be timing them like they're 2s and 3s early on in the tier. Now, I want to put it out there. My Discord link is on the channel. It's on my YouTube page. Anybody is welcome to join, talk about Mythic Pluses, anything really. But specifically, if you need help, you want guidance, you want somebody to... I'm not going to carry anybody. That's not something I'm going to do. But I will teach you how to get through keys, whether you're a healer, DPS. I'm not the best tank, but I do have some good resources for tanks that can help. So if you are interested, you want to try Mythic Plus, don't be a stranger, hop in Discord. I'm going to put up some resources in there in the coming days, and probably once the season actually starts next week. But I did want to put this out there that anybody is capable of doing that content, and especially if you're watching a YouTube video already, very easy to pick up a YouTube video on the different affixes or the different dungeons, routes, what needs to be kicked, what doesn't need to be kicked, boss priority. Just remember, when you get into your groups, if you're new and you're not really sure what's going on, there's no shame in asking. Anybody who runs keys, and I mean anybody, who runs keys will prefer somebody who asks over somebody who doesn't. Anytime. I guarantee you, nobody's going to give you flack for being new at Mythic Plus and asking, hey, what should I be focusing here? What target should I be focusing as my kill target? Or what spell should I look out for to kick? I promise you, not a single person in your key is going to be mad if you ask, hey, I'm new. Give me a rundown. Tell me what I should be looking out for. So if you're new to Mythic Plus, you're new to these dungeons, or you're trying something different, let them know. Let the group know. Because it is only in their interest and your interest to have you ready to perform so you can time that key. And as a new key runner, you will probably find more success in running your own key than signing up for a key. Just simply because it's your key. And a lot of people who are applying for your key need that dungeon or need something from that dungeon. So when you tell them you're new, they're not likely to leave. They're likely to help you understand what needs to be done in that dungeon. But I'll put out a couple videos next week on progressing through the different key levels, what you should be looking out for, how I do things, how my group does things, and we'll put something together to help the beginners, intermediates, and we can go up to start talking about what you should be doing in hierarchies and how you should be doing it. As always, thanks so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you found anything useful, or if you want to stay tuned for future videos. Let me know in the comment section below if there's anything you want to see or anything you want me to talk about. We'll get it done for you. As always, enjoy 9.2. Happy gaming. Tune in next time.